What's up, y'all? It's your boy T, artist producer, part of Fluff Beat Club, and you tuned in to the Inside Look.
Yo, 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 it's your host with the most, LDO. Think fast, don't be shook. It's the Inside Look. I'm here with Taquan. How you doing, brother?
Chillin'.
So, first of all, I would like to ask, what part of town are you from?
From Vacaville.
Oh, wow, you're from Vacaville.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you end up creating in the Sacramento scene?
I met Mons Rock and
Oh, nice.
DiBiase in the Bay. I went to a Beat House event, and then we were all, at the end of it, I stayed because I was like, oh, let me meet some producers and stuff. Cause
Word.
I wasn't really
Networking.
making beats like that. And then started freestyling with them on the street. They was
Fire.
playing beats. And then I started pulling up to the Full Beat Club events. And
Nice.
after that, just been chilling and
Nice.
with all the rest of everybody that stay out there.
That's what's up. Nice. Shout out to Flip a Beat Club. I got a little bit ahead of myself, so that's what I was going to ask you also is how long have you been creating?
About 5 years.
Nice. Got some length to it. Okay. What is something that inspired you to start creating? Like, what was the moment where you knew that art was something that you wanted to be a part of?
Well, I grew up doing little music things, choir and like instruments and stuff. So I was like,
Okay. He could play some instruments. Okay. What?
I did the saxophone, but it was only for elementary school though. So
Nah, that's fire.
nothing
Though.
too crazy.
That's fire.
But
I could low key play the piano by ear. So
that's what I'm
fire.
saying. Yeah, I'm trying to get there. You feel me?
Word.
Learn the piano. So I was doing that, and then I was like, you know what? And then I started freestyling with my homie. It was a homie I played kendama with a lot. So we used to
Okay.
play kendama, and then we'd be in the whip just freestyling. I was like,
Around what age was this?
this was like, I was probably like 16, 17,
Nice. How old are you now?
25.
Okay. Nice. What are some challenges that you have to face being an artist from Vacaville? Because I'll be straight up with you. You probably the first artist that I've ever met claiming Vacaville. So like, what are some? No, not in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like I've been out there to the outlet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just shopping.
I've been out there for the Nike outlet.
Yeah.
So what are some challenges that you have to face being an artist creating out of Vacaville?
Well, mainly a lot of the people I was talking to or just coming up with ideas and stuff was online, so it wasn't much in-person stuff going on.
A lot of remote work.
Yeah, and at the same time, it was around the time I was starting to get into social media more heavy with it. There was an app called the Bars app where you just record yourself rapping and stuff.
Oh wow.
So it was like mad people I met from that. So it kind of pushed it a little more, but it still wasn't in person. So until I met the Flip Beat Club homies and stuff like that from SAC, then that's kind of when I was like, oh, there's more in-person interactions going on.
Right.
So I was pretty much just in my room, cooking, FaceTiming
You know what?
some homies.
That's kind of where some of the best creation comes from. That's bringing me to another point. So, and I'm pretty sure you would answer this with the Flip a Beat Club, but what is it that made you gravitate toward doing the SAC scene rather than trying to, or have you tried to migrate to the Bay? Did you just immediately go to SAC?
So I was going to school in Sonoma at the time. So I was going to Bay events because it was close. So I just happened to meet them out there. So
Word.
I could have went any direction,
Right.
but that just happened to be when I pulled up that day, and I was just pulling up to events in the Bay at the time. Then I met them.
Yeah.
And I left school, so I went back to Vacaville, and then I eventually moved to Davis where I stay now. So
Nice.
that's where it just, kind of meshed.
Like divination,
Nice,
like
real
yeah,
easy,
it was
and then
just
I got heavier
perfect
into
timing.
production and stuff. I started liking making beats more and understanding how to make beats on a deeper level than just strictly
Nice.
rapping, which I was doing before.
So then you're producing your own beats as well as making you're writing lyrics and producing your own beats?
Yeah, most of the time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What is something that inspires you to keep making art? Because it's like a hard time right now. You got to fight the algorithm. You got cats coming out with TikTok and meme type music. What is something that gives you purpose to continue to create?
Shoot, just doing it for myself for real. Cause I ain't gonna lie.
Nice. I like that.
I do gotta step my content game up. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Unfortunately, that's the world we in.
That's what I'm saying. At the same time, I just enjoy making music. So
Yeah.
I've been trying to pivot my head, not really focused on it too much. It's important. You feel me? But I just, like
Just gotta do you.
creating, making stuff, figuring out ways you do unique rollouts and stuff.
Nice.
More
I like that. I
physical
respect
stuff
that. I respect
coming
that.
out to, sell like actual products and stuff. So
More
you get
merchandise, yeah.
More out your art that you're making,
Right,
So
right.
I've been in that headspace right now.
I like that. I respect that. As a fellow artist, I respect that. What is a message or a part of you that you want people to take from your art?
Truth, reflection, observing, and just, I think, and moving with a purpose, like on all tiers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like standing on what you say you finna stand on. You know
Right,
what I'm
right.
saying? Don't
Being 10 toes on business.
You know what I'm saying? Stand on business over here and not over here. You feel me?
Yeah.
On all aspects.
Right.
And that could end with you losing certain things that you thought you wouldn't lose. It's the cost of growing for real.
Sacrifice is definitely key to integrity. What is, almost lost my thought. What is something that you see yourself doing, or what is an outcome that you expect? Not necessarily to say, you're expecting anything, because you told me that you create because it's for you, but what is something that you'd like to achieve, or what is something that you expect to accomplish later on, later down the line in your career?
I don't really have an answer to that right now.
Word.
But like,
So you kind of just still exploring and doing you.
Yeah, cause I like health and things, so I think that's part of why I like making positive music, uplifting music. You feel me? It kind of all
good
funnels
vibes.
into me wanting to explore the world of health and help people, heal themselves and
Nice.
and get themselves right for real.
Nice.
So
I respect
something
it.
in that lane.
Word. I respect that. You ever see yourself trying to do like community outreach, or maybe
Yeah,
setting up events for the kids?
Yeah, cause I do want to open a holistic shop.
Nice. We need that.
A
We need that.
holistic shop and maybe some type of center too. People come get help. You feel me? Specialized care outside of regular things. So that's.
You should look into music therapy. Music therapy is really vital.
Yeah.
And we need more people with a wider range of creative aspect in music therapy. It's kind of like structured to one type of music. We need more people in music therapy. You should definitely look into that.
All right.
Is there anything that you want to leave the people with? Anything that you got coming out? Something out already? You got what you want to tell the people before you get out the seat?
Hey, shout out to my boy Keith Ledger. We gonna have our volume 2 to our little project we had for the first one. Stop Talking, Just Listen. We got the part 2 coming soon.
Where can we find it?
It's on Apple Music, Spotify, everything, all platforms. And then I got a couple EPs and some projects coming soon, so y'all just stay ready, man.
You heard it first. It's your boy Dio, the ghost, your host with the most. We here with my boy Taquan. It's a pleasure to interview you, brother.
Thank you.
First look, don't be shook, think fast.